What is going on, everybody? It's Carl here, and today we're going to be changing the air filter on the 6-liter Powerstroke. And I've never done it on this truck before since I've owned it, and we're almost to, I think we're over 80,000 miles with the truck, so probably should change the air filter, get it breathing better. What's really funny though, too much sun. What's really funny though is the Ford Powerstrokes, at least the 6-liters, had this like little gauge thing that would measure how clogged your air filter was and if it was time to change it, right? Well, here, I'm going to show you. So here it is right here, is this little gauge for the air filter. But to be honest, so the yellow, as it gets more clogged, it's supposed to go down and into the red, and then it tells you to change it. But I have never seen it leave the 0% like position. I want to say, I don't even know if it's broken or if they even really ever worked. It's hard to say. I don't know. I just think it's just funny. But I figured we should change it anyways, because I think what it is when it's clogged, it's supposed to detect vacuum or pressure, and that's what kind of sucks it in because it's trying to find, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I think it's time to change it though, and since I'm an AMSOIL dealer, an independent AMSOIL dealer, I can buy filters right off AMSOIL and oil and all that good stuff. I still will not, for the 6-liter Powerstrokes, I will not buy an aftermarket oil filter or fuel filter. I will not. I believe the OEM filters are designed for this motor, and any kind of copies that have just they're just a little bit off, I don't think it's worth the risk, of having just oil not being filtered, and then over time, your injectors are going to get clogged, and it's just going to cause a lot of chaos. But for air filters, I mean, it's just an air filter, that's all it is. It's like your house filter, it doesn't really matter. It just needs to filter the air. That's all it needs to do. Now, when you order off of AMSOIL, they give you this Donaldson brand. Never heard of it, but we're just going to go with it because, like I said, it's an air filter. And it looks brand new. It's clean, so we're just going to roll with it. I'm kind of curious what the old one actually looks like when we pull it out. But I've changed these before, and they could be kind of a pain because, you got to kind of wiggle everything out of the way. But really, they're just all clipped in like this. And I don't think there's any bolts or anything that needs to come off. This is one of those things I wish I had a ladder because I'm kind of short, but I'm not seeing anything. This maybe should just be able to kind of separate, but I may be missing something here, so just give me a sec. All right, so I got the old one out, and it took a little bit of kind of shifting it to get it out, and I'll show you what I mean by that. But look at the comparison here. Yeah, the filter media is blue from the, I don't know if this is an actual Ford or this could even be, yeah, so this is an actual Ford, so they use a blue filter media. But just keep in the back of your head here that yeah, it's a little darker color, but you can see, I mean, how dirty it is. And even on the back side, I thought you could start to see some dirt coming out. So, I mean, I'm sure this thing is completely full of dirt and debris and stuff, which is fine. But what I do want to point out with this Donaldson brand, and I notice, is made in the USA. So it's good quality, and it's not straight from China or Taiwan or anywhere like that. But I do want to show you how to get them out. So they are one-way filters, right? They got an arrow on them that tell you. So on the back side of the filter, you got kind of this lip on the bottom here, right? So that is underneath the I don't know what you want to call it, the intake tube that goes right under that and kind of holds it in place. There's like 2 tabs that off the bottom of the intake tube, you can kind of see them there. They slide into that. So you kind of got to angle the back tube kind of at an angle like this, right? And then you can shift that side out. And then on the front, you got to kind of angle the front tube here. Let me set that down. You got to kind of angle this one, kind of shove the bottom, you know, back farther, and then you should be kind of able to slide it out. It is a really tight fit, I'm not gonna lie, but that's good. You know, everything's sealed up. But once we took the filter off, there was a bunch of dead bugs in the bottom of this, so it's good we kind of cleaned it out. And so I'm gonna install the new filter, and I can't wait to kind of test it out, see if it breathes better, you know, accelerates better. And you know, because that's the air that's feeding into your turbo, and then the turbo feeds it into your motor. So I'm kind of curious if there's going to be a slight better throttle response, because now we have a brand new filtration system. So we'll see. Well, I got the new filter in, and I gotta say it was easier taking it out than it was putting it back in. Lining everything up is kind of a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie. But it's in, it's done, and this is probably the last time I'll change the filter on this truck. You know, for its life. I don't know, you know, who knows how long this truck will go for, but it's at 209,000 right now. You know, if I can get 300,000 out of this truck, I'd be very happy. And especially for the price I paid for it before COVID, it was with 128,000 miles when I got it. I got it for 13.5, and that was after taxes and licensing and all that. So we are, you know, if I get another 90,000 out of it, or 91,000, I should say, out of this truck, I mean, we beat the market. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, people are going out and spending 60, 70, 80,000 on a vehicle and then drive it till 200,000. And here I am, I can put over, you know, let's just say 170,000 on a truck for a fraction of the cost. You know, it's just crazy to me. But yeah, you know, these trucks, these 6 liters, you just got to keep up on the maintenance. Oil changes are number 1 on these trucks. You have to change the oil on time. You know, don't prolong it for 2,000 miles, 3,000 miles over. I always do it at 5,000. That's just it. That's the bottom line. I don't care if I'm running synthetic. You got to change it at 5,000, because it keeps everything clean internally, and you know, it just lubricates everything, and it makes it last a long time. That is the key, is maintenance, maintenance, maintenance. So we did the air filter today. Pretty happy. And hopefully you guys learned how to do it. It's not too hard, but it is a little difficult. Like I said, I've done it before, and it's a little tough. It's so tight in here, and each end doesn't want to move very easily. And so just a little bit of patience, a little bit of maneuvering, and you got it. So thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Please leave a like, subscribe. Oh, it was like bad sun. But yeah, please leave a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for we got to do the backup lights on the back, and you know, before winter. So I don't know when those videos are going to come out, but they will be sometime in the next couple months. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.